Boston is now up 3-0 on Pitt, and they go for the sweep at home in Game 4 as a -122 favorite, with Pittsburgh +113 on the other side to get a win on the road and extend the series. Game 3, of course, was absolutely epic, going to double overtime, and Pittsburgh finally showed up, outplaying Boston for most of the game and arguably deserving the win, although terrific play by Tuukka Rask in goal for Boston kept the Bruins in the game the whole way and gave them the chance to finally snag the win at the end. But Pittsburgh did come to play, giving a particularly good effort on defense, while Boston's overall play was down a bit from the first two games. Boston knows they got outplayed, though, and they could have easily lost. So a letdown here is probably not too likely heading into Game 4. The Bruins have blown 3-zip playoff leads before, and the last thing they want is to lose here, go to Pittsburgh for Game 5 and then lose, and then face what will probably feel like a must-win situation at home in Game 6. So even though Boston is up 3-zip, the feel on the team does still seem to be one of just muted confidence. Adding another wrinkle into everything is the injury to Greg Campbell, one of Boston's top penalty killers. The Penguins have gone scoreless on the power play so far this series, and the power play is, of course, their essential area of great strength. But Boston is still very deep. They're at home with last change and with Tuukka Rask playing phenomenally well, and it's far from a sure thing that Thomas Vokoun on the other side will continue to play well in goal for Pitt. The Penguins are lethal, though, when they're playing their top game, so betting Game 4 here is basically just an educated guess about which Penguins team will show up. The one that lost their composure in Game 1 and then embarrassed themselves in Game 2, or the one that gave a great defensive effort, made hits, and controlled the play in Game 3. It's a tough call, but I'm going to go with Boston to get the sweep, and I'll take them at -1 +157. Boston, I think, is just the more reliable team overall, and with the more reliable goaltender, and I see the current lines as a bit low, considering that they are still at home. The refs, though, might lean towards giving Pittsburgh some calls here to get the series extended. And if the Penguins play like they did in Game 3, they'll probably be able to get the win anyway, even without help from the refs. So I personally probably won't be betting it, but my pick on the game is going to be Boston -1 to get the sweep +157.